Bohr model of hydrogen atom, let us discuss the various postulates. The electron in the hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in a circular path, and this circular path is of fixed radius and energy. Now what are these paths called as? These circular paths are called as orbits or energy levels or shells, which are the various energy levels K, L, M, N, etc. Or the different energy levels can be numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Now how are these orbits arranged? The orbits are arranged concentrically around the nucleus. Now another postulate, as long as an electron resides or remains in an orbit, the energy of an electron does not change. But if an electron has to move from lower energy level to higher energy level, it should absorb a certain amount of energy. Similarly, if an electron moves from higher energy level to lower energy level, energy will be emitted. So, for an electron to jump from lower energy level to higher energy level, energy is required. So, it should absorb energy. Whereas if an electron has to move from a higher energy level to lower energy level, it will emit energy. An electron can move from higher energy level to lower energy level. How is it possible? By emitting energy. An electron can also move from lower energy level to higher energy level. And how is it possible? By absorbing energy. So frequency of radiation absorbed or emitted when transition occurs between two energy levels is given by nu is equal to delta E by H. Now what is delta E is equal to? The difference in energy. It is equal to E2 minus E1. And E2 is equal to energy associated with the higher energy level, and E1 is the energy associated with the lower energy level. So nu is given as equal to delta E by H, which is equal to E2 minus E1 by H. Nu, the frequency, is equal to delta E by H. H is known as Planck's constant and its value is 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34 joule second. This expression nu is equal to delta E by H is known as Bohr's frequency rule. The angular momentum of an electron is quantized. It means angular momentum can have only discrete values. Therefore, an electron can move only in those orbits for which its angular momentum is an integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Therefore, angular momentum is quantized. We have the relationship mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi, where m is the mass of the electron, v is the velocity of the electron, and r is the radius of the orbit in which the electron is moving. N can have values like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. and N represents the energy level. So, the angular momentum is quantized. mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. Here, the product mvr, mass into velocity into radius, is known as angular momentum. It should be an integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Let us now try to learn more about orbits. That is, about the radius and energy of the various orbits. We have different orbits like K, L, M, N. These are also known as energy levels or shells. These energy levels can also be numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And these numbers are called principal quantum numbers. You will be studying in detail about quantum numbers. Now let us concentrate now on the radius and the energy of the various energy levels or orbits. Do you think that the radius of the orbits are the same? No, the radius of the orbits are not the same. It is different. What about the energy of these orbits? The energy is also not the same. It is different. Is it possible to calculate the radius of an orbit? Yes. So what is the formula to be used? Rn is equal to n squared into a naught. Here a naught is equal to 52.9 picometer. So in the case of hydrogen, the radius of the first orbit is given as R1 is equal to 1 squared into a naught. That gives you the radius of the first orbit as equal to 52.9 picometer. Similarly, you can calculate the radius of the second orbit. It will be equal to R2 is equal to 2 squared into 52.9. And you can get the radius of the second orbit as equal to 4 into 52.9, which is equal to 211.6 picometer. We can therefore conclude that as n value increases, the radius of the orbit also increases. It also means that as n value increases, the electron will be far away from the nucleus.